It's that time again. Time for the all-new Mad Mark and Maynard show, presented by Mad Mark TV. Stick around for tons of fun, laughs, and insanity from Mad Mark and Maynard. And if you're not careful, you just might learn something in the process. And now, here are your hosts, Mad Mark and Maynard.
Hey, Mad Mark, did you hear about the new airplane that has been developed?
No!
It's made from rubber polymers, and it cannot crash. It will just bounce. The craft was invented by Boeing.
Ha! 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 Ha!
So this guy walks into...
You know what? I think it's time for me to tell a joke. It's been quite a while.
Okay.
So, Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd break into a distillery, right? Daffy turns to Elmer and says, "Is this whiskey?" And Elmer replies, "Yeah, but not as whiskey." Take two. So, Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd break into a distillery, right? Daffy turns to Elmer and says, "Is this whiskey?" Elmer replies, "Yeah, but not as whiskey."
Spit it out, dude.
Take three. So Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd break into a distillery, right? Daffy turns to Elmer and says, "Is this whiskey?" And
That's all, folks.
Take four. So Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd break into... Who gives a crap anymore? So Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd break into a distillery, right? Daffy turns to Elmer and says, "Hey, is this whiskey?" And Elmer replies, "Yeah, but not as whiskey as robbing a bank."
They wanna get my gold on the ceiling. I ain't blind, just a matter of time.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my Mark's Favorites of 2012 playlist on Spotify. On this playlist, you'll hear artists such as the Black Keys.
Before you steal it, it's alright. Ain't no guard in my hide.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's okay, we don't either most of the time. 180 songs, 11 hours of great tunes from 2012, and it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family.
Anyone who has gold on their ceiling.
I guess. Maynard, what the hell are you doing?
I'm making pancakes for the dogs.
Why in the world would you make pancakes for dogs?
Because the dogs don't know how to make pancakes.
Sorry I asked.
Hey, Mad Mark, do you know where I can buy a new dipstick for my car?
You are a dipstick.
Mine doesn't reach the oil anymore.
I think it's time for a new car. By the way, what is this look that you're going for today?
It's my Mike Nesmith from the Monkees look.
Yeah, I recognize the green wool hat, but what is that button you're wearing?
Save the Texas prairie chicken.
Oh yeah, that was something Mike was into back then. I think we should make up some buttons that say "Save Maynard."
You think? You know, I tried to cook my own dinner last night.
Oh, geez.
The recipe said to turn the oven to 180 degrees, but after I did that, the oven door was facing the wall and I couldn't get it open.
Unbelievable.
Today's viewer mail question comes to us from Numa Emoji Cat, and they want to know, what is Mad Mark's favorite roller coaster? So, Mr. I Always Play It Safe, what is your answer?
Well, yeah, I've never been much for the wild carnival rides. I like the tilt-a-whirl and that one where they strap you in standing up and it goes around and up and down.
I think they call that the Roundup.
I think the last roller coaster I was on was at the Forest Park Highlands in St. Louis, and that burnt down in the mid-'60s.
Well, old man, I could always buy you a wheelchair and roll you down the driveway and into traffic.
So, I'm sorry to say that I don't actually have a favorite roller coaster.
Numa Emoji Cat, thanks for your question. What are you doing with that fly swatter?
Hunting flies, of course.
Killed any?
Yeah, 3 males and 2 females so far.
How can you tell them apart?
3 were on a beer can and 2 were on the phone.
Hey, Mad Mark, I've been trying to tell everyone about the health benefits of eating dried grapes.
Oh, they are very healthy.
Yep, I'm all about raising awareness. Why did the chicken go to the gym?
To use the chicken leg press?
He was just working on his pecs.
Hey gang, Mad Mark here with yet another edition of today's featured toy. And today we have the 12-inch Princess Leia Power of the Force figure made by Hasbro in 1999.
Hubba.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Look who's talking.
Although she is about your size.
Hey, Mad Mark, who was Princess Leia's hairstylist?
Hairnet Boba Fett?
Darth Vader.
Well, as you can see by the Toys R Us sticker somewhere on here, there it is, on the front of the box, these sold for $19.99 back in the day, and currently on eBay you can buy one for about $30.
Not much profit there.
Nope, and that's why I always say buy what you love, because not all toys increase in value over time. So that's the 12-inch Princess Leia, the Power of the Force figure, made by Hasbro Toys in 1999, today's featured toy.
It's time for driving tips with Skeletor.
You're a loser, Skeletor.
Always save your old parking tickets because you can place it on your window every time you park downtown to avoid getting another ticket.
Taking a risk like that isn't brave. It's just dumb.
Hey, Mad Mark, I asked my grandma which type of walker she preferred to use.
Oh, yeah?
She said Johnny.
Personally, I'm a Jack Daniels man myself.
I was looking at animal photos online today, and I saw a cool picture of a flock of elephants.
Herd?
Heard of what?
Herd of elephants.
Of course I have. I just told you I was looking at a photo of a flock of them. What does the fox say? Ring ding 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 ring ring ding 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 ring ding 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 ring.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my Mark's Favorites of 2013 playlist on Spotify, where you'll hear artists such as Elvis.
I can't remember all these weird sounds.
It's okay, it don't matter. Just screech.
Zoinks!
Buzz, 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 buzz.
86 songs, almost 5 hours of great tunes from 2013.
Ring ding 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 ding.
And it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family.
Anyone who knows what the fox says. Ring ding 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 ding.
Don't shed a tear.
Just kiss my rear.
We're outta here.
Hey, Betsy! I can knock my victims out with either gas or a boat pedal.
Not if I have anything to say about it, Joker.
It's an either or situation.
Hey, Mad Mark, the Weight Watchers website just asked me if I accepted cookies.
Yeah?
I think that's a trick question.
My question is, what the hell do you need with Weight Watchers? Hey, did you drive by the dry cleaners on the way home like I asked you to?
Of course.
Well, then where's my damn dry cleaning?
Oh, you wanted me to stop in.
Now that's comedy.
Try to be more specific next time. Today's viewer mail question comes to us from Carl, and they want to know, what is Mad Mark's favorite fruit?
You know, I've never been a big fan of fruit.
Really? You're such a fruit cake, I just thought you'd love the stuff.
Okay, Tutti Frutti. No, you know, I make a health drink every day where I grind up fruits and vegetables, and that way I get the vitamins into my diet without having to eat them.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, I enjoy a piece of watermelon now and then, or a nice juicy peach.
I love those Georgia peaches.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about. Hell, I even enjoy certain brands of chocolate-covered cherries.
Yeah, that's not technically a fruit.
Close enough for me.
Carl, thanks for your question.
Apparently, to start a new zoo in Eternia, you need to have 2 pandas, a grizzly, and 3 polars. That's the bare minimum.
Hey, Mad Mark, I finally discovered what is wrong with your brain.
Is that so?
On the left side, there's nothing right, and on the right side, there's nothing left. I've been looking for someone to brush their teeth with me.
What the hell for?
Because 9 out of 10 dentists say that brushing alone won't stop tooth decay. No weirdos, please.
Hey, don't forget the new Mad Mark and Maynard Show podcast.
Available anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Hey gang, Mad Mark here with another edition of today's featured toy. And today I have the set of 8 Wacky Races figures made by Funko in 2001.
That's the company that makes Funko Pops.
Exactly. But when they first started in the early 2000s, they made figures like these and bobbleheads. These figures were a limited edition, and only 1,500 of each character were made.
I see there are several characters from the show that are missing.
Yes, unfortunately, they only made these 8. Rufus Roughcut, Lazy Luke and Blubber Bear, Penelope Pitstop, Peter Perfect, the Baron, and the Gruesome Twosome.
I noticed that you have conspicuously left out the word action when referring to these figures.
Yeah, they remind me a lot of the figures I had as a kid that were basically plastic statues. These have 0 articulation.
Are they worth anything?
Well, oddly enough, there were very few of these listed on eBay, probably because they are very rare, but I did see one auction where the set of 8 sold for $160, and those were loose. So these here are probably worth $200 at least. So that's the set of 8 Wacky Races figures made by Funko in 2001, today's featured toy.
Hey, Betsy! NASA has announced that they are sending a satellite into space for the sole purpose of saying we're sorry to the space aliens. They're calling it Apollo G.
That's all for this week, gang, but tune in next week for another episode of the Mad Mark and Maynard Show. The Mad Mark and Maynard Show is a production of Mad Mark TV Limited. All music on this broadcast is taken from Mad Mark's new album, Mad Mark Sings, available now on all major music platforms. Check out Mad Mark's College of Musical Knowledge Oldies playlists on Spotify. And follow Mad Mark TV on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's all for this time. Until next time, have a good time.